Blessings, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. And right now, I'm coming through with a message that I believe that the Lord laid on my heart to tell those who are looking to stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. A lot of times, we're focused on what other people are doing, and we lose sight on what God has for us. When I was in the military, you would be at the target range, practicing your skills, trying to perfect, you know, shooting at long distance range with a rifle. For other people, for a lot of people, including myself, the sound of gunfire and bombs blowing, things like that, is overwhelming to the point where it can make you nervous. For me, that was the case. I will hear gunshots very loud in my ear. Never held a rifle before, um, and yet I have to use what they had taught me to keeping the weapon steady, to keeping my aim and my iron sight focused on the target at all times, to control my breathing, to control my movement, because any slight movement, you can miss the target. You hear the instructor call out, shooters on the ready. And you hear the next instruction, load your 25 magazine, remove the safety switch. From safety to fire. I'm talking right now for someone who are too focused on everybody else around them, that they cannot focus on what God has for them. See, God is just like that instructor telling you, you've been studying my word. You've been praying to me. You've been asking me for guidance, for help. And yes, you're still worried. You're still stressed out. God said, I prepared you for this very moment. You're ready. And as soon as you begin to go out and step out on faith, you get distracted. You tell somebody too much information about you or what God has for you, and they put a little bit of fear in you. They allow the enemy to creep in just a little bit to change your thoughts, to make you feel unsure about what God has told you to do, to make you question everything that you practice. That is exactly how the gun range works, because you're ready. You've been practicing. You have it. You've been going through the simulations. You've been hitting your target, and now it's time to produce it in a live setting. And you get thrown off by the people around you. You're looking left, you're looking right. And by the time you get ready to focus, you're off. Then you gotta try to readjust. By that point, time is up. And you have no more chances. I'm happy and hopeful that and glad that we serve a God with more than enough chances. That you can call upon him and ask for forgiveness. And he will give you more than just one chance. But he wants you to learn from those mistakes. He wants you to always stay focused. Again, saints, there will be times where you are talking, you're trying to get through a financial situation, you're trying to get through a storm that's in your life, and God has told you exactly how he wants you to maneuver, exactly how he wants you to overcome this storm, down to the T, because you feel the words of the Lord around you. You go on and speak. You start telling your mom, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your best friend, the whole plan. And then you starting to hear naysayers point their fears on you. Oh no, I don't think you should do that. Oh nah, see when I did it, this is what happened. So it's probably gonna happen to you as well. And just that little bit of response alters everything that the Lord has set before you, that told you that you can do. You have to stay in your lane. Know exactly what he has spoke to you, what he had promised you, and believe that he will see you through every obstacle, no matter what's going on around you. Ignore the noise. Feel the plug your ears. Stay in your lane. Stay on task. Stay on target. And if you follow his messages, if you follow what he's saying to you, you will hit it every single time. Every time. I hope that this message reaches someone. I hope it's getting you through what you're currently dealing with at this time. You can get through the storm. You just have to stay in your lane. I know some of you are saying, what about Mark 16 and 15? Jesus told his followers, go out to everywhere in the world and tell about the good news to everyone. Now that's right. You're to tell others about the good news. You're to tell others about what God had brought you from and brought you through. Because that is a testimony they need that was going to help them get through their season. But you wait. You don't tell them, and while you're still going through your season, going through your storm. Allow God to work on you. Allow God to deliver you. Allow God to show you that he is all you have to depend on. You don't want to do it prematurely and tell them while you're still going through it. Because then you let the enemy sneak in and give their advice, give their opinions, give their fears and their doubts and their worrying all upon you. And now you're no longer trusting the Lord. You're trusting what they say. See, James 4:17 said it's a sin. It is a sin to know what you ought to do and not do it. Stay in your lane. He will pull you through. I'm Ernest T. Easter. Like this video, share it, subscribe, and I will see you soon. God bless.